What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
In today's reaction video, I'm getting into the holiday spirit, man. We're finally in December, Christmas is fast approaching, and what better video to have on this channel than this one that was recommended so much by a lot of you guys as a must-see Christmas video. Now, before we go any further, we gotta have a quick talk. All of the videos on this channel are authentic first-time reactions to stuff, unless I note otherwise. Unfortunately, this is one of those otherwise situations. A couple weeks ago, I got to sit down and have a conversation with a couple members of Nanowar Steel, and it was great, man. They are hilarious, extremely intelligent, humble guys, and I had a blast talking to them. And by the time you're seeing this, that interview will be available on my channel, and I hope that you check it out and enjoy it as well. And before I talk to them, I wanted to record a reaction to this song so I could talk to them about it. And I sat on it for a while, and when I went to go edit it, I found out that all the files were corrupted. I couldn't do anything with it, and believe me, I tried. So, I feel like I would be lying to you guys if I didn't tell you that this is not a first-time reaction. Now, granted, I did watch it 2.5 weeks ago. I only watched it once, and I can't remember everything, but I have seen it. So, some of you guys might think this is lame or I'm cheating or whatever, but I just really wanted this video on my channel, especially since I did the interview, and let's just call it a second time reaction and go with that. So I'll link this video in the description below. Today, I'm once again listening to Nanowar of Steel with the music video for their song, Valhalleluja. Let's go. Kind of just hit me that the second time through might actually be interesting because I might catch some stuff I didn't the first time. So, we'll find out.
Drowning in a sea of desperation,
and I sing a prayer to my Lord.
away from hope, a system bulage.
And I sing a prayer to my Lord.
I pray,
Oh, that looks good.
yes, I pray to my Lord. I was down on my knees, permafrost on my feet. I was begging in tears, falling
Really quick, I just noticed, I didn't notice it the first time, but they're serving Italian food for Christmas, which would make sense because the band is Italian, but growing up in Chicago, we made a habit of that as well. We have done a lot of Italian food on Christmas, man. I actually prefer that kind of stuff more than the traditional Thanksgiving, Christmas, stuff like that, so let's continue.
Here I pray, I feel so we go.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about most of the lyrics other than the Valhalleluja part. Like the guitar tech for Amon Amarth and Hammerfall. I was dying the first time I heard that. I thought it was pretty damn funny again too. So, oh. This just, I love IKEA, and this makes me want to go back to IKEA, and the closest one to where I live is like 3 hours away, which sucks because where I grew up outside of Chicago, we had two within like 30 minutes of us. But one thing I did just realize that I didn't connect the first time I watched this is lyrically, at least with Odin's character, it's almost very similar to the Old Testament and New Testament of the Bible. And this might not be news to some people. I might be slow on this, but it's like the first part of that song, how they're kind of, you know, praying to Odin about really violent shit. And then the second half, they find out he's a gentle god that just, you know, wants to build IKEA furniture. You know? I don't know where else I was going with that. Should probably think about that more and talk about it some other time. But either way, let's keep going. One quick fun thing that I would like to point out for anybody that's not familiar with how music videos are filmed, and I always see scenes like this in music videos where there's a lot of people and I have to remind myself, like, they're obviously not playing live. Most people know that. But the way that this is set up is that it's almost, I mean, it is acting. They have playback. Like, they put it on the speakers and they just play it back to the room. So all the guys are just mimicking everything they normally do. And with drums to deaden the sounds, they usually tune all the drum heads as flat as they can go, so when you hit them, you just get a thud. And they usually double stack the cymbals, so when they're hitting the cymbals, they just mute each other and they're not super loud. I mean, you'd actually be surprised on how many people think that this is like re-recorded. I had a buddy recently that I told this to, and he's like, really? I thought everybody just re-recorded everything. And I was like, no, man. And then one of the funnier things that we talked about in the interview with the Nanowar guys is after the whole IKEA thing, I had heard they did an IKEA tour, and they were like, oh yeah, we went to IKEA's and we did all this stuff, and then they started kicking us out. And I was like, wait, so it wasn't like an official lined up thing? And they're like, no, we just showed up to IKEA's and did it. So if you want to see about that, check out that interview, man, because that is hilarious, man. These guys are impressive people because they all have very intelligent full-time jobs, and they pretty much do this for fun, man. It's really impressive. Everybody when they get IKEA. Oh yeah, same director as the Uranus video I did as well. He actually might be involved with everything they do. I'm not sure, but great video team, man. Like, all of their videos are highly entertaining. It's great, man. Well, let's go talk a little more. So, even though that was a second time reaction, I'm not gonna lie, that was just as enjoyable as the first time I saw it a few weeks ago, man. It's hilarious. Like, these guys really, really are geniuses at this comedic music. And not only that, they're really good players. Like, really high skill. I love it, man. I can't wait to listen to more of the discography from these guys. And, you know, one of the things I love is that, like, I know some of their music has to piss some people off. Like, there's people that just don't have the sense of humor that they're like, that's offensive, but whatever. Man, I enjoyed that again. I hope you guys too. I loved that they had Angus McFife from Gloryhammer in there. Super awesome, as they usually have guests and a lot of stuff, which is great. But I'm going to be doing a lot more of this, and hopefully my computer doesn't up again and they'll actually be first time reactions. So if there are other videos you would like me to check out by Nanowar of Steel, please put them in the comments below. I will check them out. And if this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe because I release new videos all the time. And if you turn your alerts on, you'll be notified the second new stuff comes out. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate the like, as it does help this channel out. And if you disliked it, no worries, man. You're free to dislike it. Click the button, move on. Thank you for being here this time, and I promise next time won't be a second time reaction. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I even have a Discord server. I stream on Twitch. I'll put all the links to that in the description below. And my handle on everything social media related is @TankTheTech. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.